once more, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for more Super Mario Sunshine. Mario, you're not falling asleep, dude. We got things to do. Last time we post-recorded some Post Rico blues. Basically, it just meant we cleared out all the blue coins out of Rico Harbor. And in this episode, we get to do the exact same thing, only with more coins and in Bianco Hills. So that ought to be fun, right? Right? No, not really. It really wasn't that fun. I'll admit it was a little more entertaining trying to figure out where the Bianco coins were than the Rico Harbor coins because, well, first of all, I didn't have to hop between Shine Sprites for Bianco Hills. And man, yeah, that actually does look better on Elgato HD. Way to go. Moves at a much more consistent frame rate, I tell you. But anywho, let's see here. I remember what I was talking about during Bianco Hills. It actually wasn't that bad. I was talking about how music of the past was a lot better than music of the present. Which, what I didn't explain was that it seems to be kind of a generational thing, and actually it varies depending on what generation you're really talking about. Because apparently there's a psychological effect that kids usually will like music from their parents' generation or just above their parents' generation. Also, fucking hate these things, by the way. These little cacas dispensers. Actually, it kind of looks like they're dropping coffee. Like little coffee pellets or whatever. But instead of coffee, it's shit. You definitely don't want to drink that coffee. It probably smells bad. Probably tastes bad, too. Probably all bitter and disgusting. Oh, just hate bitter. Well, actually, I'll drink bitter coffee, but I would much prefer a sweeter coffee. Just ask my upper left molar. Oh god, that one. Okay, that one we were just at, I completely forgot I got that one in the video. Like, I really did. I completely forgot that I got that blue coin in the video. Like, literally, in the same video. I went on record in that video stating, like, oh, I must have gotten it in an earlier video. No, you got it earlier in this video, you idiot. You're just too busy talking about freaking Calvin and Hobbes to really understand. Also, fuck this one. I can take 5 guesses as to why I didn't get this one, because the timing on this one's pretty tight. That's to be expected with any of the circle ones. I learned that I think the X ones, it's either the X or the triangle ones that are the longest lasting, and the circles are always the shortest. You get very little time to collect the circles, and that's why it took me a while to grab this one. In fact, whenever I found that coin in the water, which usually that's the first one I get, just in general, just barely made that one. I had already tried that circle one, I think at least once. So, yeah, needless to say, I was having a lot of brain farting here, but I was actually a lot more on track here in Bianco Hills than I was in Rico Harbor. But the latter half of the video is why the original recording of this was 38 minutes long. It was like a minute longer than the last episode. Because for the life of me, I couldn't find that last coin. The last coin was just hiding out of sight. And also death. That was stupid. And also an example of a female chuckster. I'm trying not to talk to the kids there. But anyway, yeah. The final coin, I swear, it took me a good 10 to 15 minutes to hunt down just by itself. And you're not going to believe me where this stupid coin is until you actually see it in the video. It's actually on some random platform as you're climbing up the windmill. That's where it was. And I think probably what happened was I thought I had already grabbed that one because you know me, I just constantly run around and grab blue coins to begin with. But that one I didn't grab because, again, knowing me, it was probably just I forgot that it was there. And I was probably more focused on getting to the top of the windmill for reasons. Also, I forgot that there was a pokey up there. Though while I was doing the blue coin mission, um, while I was doing the blue coins of this episode, I actually remember that the pokey was up there without having to use a walkthrough because that one's pretty easy to remember. He's hanging out where Petey Piranha used to hang out. You know, before Petey moved. So much stupidity, so very little time. Fun fact, Yoshi can actually do a triple jump in this game. It's a lot easier for him to do the spin jump because it's more accurate, but he is capable of doing a triple jump, and I think I actually did perform it in this video. But because I... Damn cacodemons. But because I had to cut out a lot for time and you guys' sanity, you will not be seeing that particular video. But just keep in mind, Yoshi is actually a lot more agile than he looks. He also is fully capable of doing a ground pound. I didn't know that he could do that until I watched Nintendo Capri Sun's LP of Mario Sunshine, and he performed a ground pound with Yoshi. I had no idea that Yoshi was capable of ground pounding, but I kind of wish it was in Galaxy 2. It's one of the things that I really wish transferred to Galaxy 2, along with him being able to do a triple jump. Yoshi's capable of doing a side jump in Mario Galaxy 2, but he's not capable of a whole lot else. Which is kind of a shame because a lot of people say that Yoshi is at his most athletic in Galaxy 2. He is not. He is slow as shit in Galaxy 2. Also, I just got a message over Discord. It's probably my friend Oscar. But yeah, Yoshi actually is at his most agile here in Mario Sunshine, which I think makes sense because he's a tropical Yoshi. Though it still baffles me that he dies in water, indicating that he's made of paint, made into a solid mass. But I digress. Also, found out that you could bounce on those things. I was trying to kill it and get it out of my way, but that's not what those are for. They're basically living trampolines. I would not have guessed that, but there you go. Again, you learn something new every day. I think maybe I did find that out probably during my practice. You know what? Actually, yeah, I did. I did find that out during my practice run. And I just forgot about it until that moment. Because it's one of those stupid things, like killing the stupid cacodemons that are hanging out in the trees at a distance. It's just one of those things that you don't really find out until you play the game by yourself and you're just wandering around bored out of your mind, or you're hunting blue coins, and then you just find out random things about the enemies and what they can do. It was silly, needless to say. And also, fuck this bird. I hate these stupid freaking bluebirds because they fly all over freaking creation, which makes it just that much harder to grab them as blue coins. Oh my god. I actually recall during the Peanut Park episode, which is going to be the next episode, because I'm going in the order that we did the stages in, not the actual order of how they appear in the game, because Peanut Park, Mario has 13 lives at that point. Awesome. Because Peanut Park is World 4, this is World 1, Rico is World 2, and Gelato Beach is World 3. But we did it all out of order. Well, kind of. We did Bianco Hills and Rico Harbor and when they're supposed to be done, but we did Peanut Park before we did Gelato Beach because I wanted to unlock Yoshi. And we also finished Rico Harbor long before we beat Bianco Hills. So, yeah, a lot of this, I guess I didn't really have much of a plan for this LP, and the way I play is just non-linear. If I'm given the option of just running around and choosing where I get to go, I'll usually choose certain worlds, particularly harder ones, before I do the easy ones, because Bianco Hills is not that bad. Rico Harbor, on the other hand, is more difficult. Gelato Beach I actually find to be really obnoxious, mostly just because it's very boring to me. It's a very boring world. And Peanut Park, holy shit, that place is so bad. But then again, the entire game is kind of difficult. Especially that area that they keep showing. I really wish they would show something else. Mercy, what are we at? We're actually toward the end of the video, and I feel like I haven't really talked enough. Well, we'll have plenty of time to talk in Peanut Park, because that one ran for nearly 50 freaking minutes. And I'll tell you exactly why when we get there. Because it was two very specific blue coins. And, super irritating. But thank you guys for watching, as usual. If you like this video, you know what to do. And I'll see you later. Bye!